Hey, good afternoon. Good afternoon. It's Ronco Johnson, your lifestyle focused wealth coach. How's everybody doing today? Thank you very much for welcome back to the channel. Thank you for coming out, hanging out with us. It's Friday. It's Lifestyle Focus Friday. I'm happy to see you. Man, today we're going to be diving into some game-changing mindset conversations today. And we're going to be talking about how your mindset separates your financial success from struggle. The abundance mindset is what we're going to be focused on. Have you ever just wondered why some people attract money and financial wealth effortlessly? They don't have to worry about it. It's like while other people are out here battling scarcity, they just get it. They just always attract wealth to them. Well, stick around, because we're going to be breaking down 7 of my most powerful ways an abundance mindset can influence the way you move, influence your wealth creation, and a lot more. So stick around, sit back, relax, and unwind. It's your boy, Ronco Johnson. And this is When the Lights Go Out, Are You Ready? So you might want to stick around to the end on this one, because you may get more than you bargained for. I'll see you on the inside. Hey, good day, everybody. It's Ronco Johnson, your lifestyle focused wealth coach. How are you doing today? Man, it's good to be back. Friday. It's Friday, y'all. It's Lifestyle Focus Friday. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Welcome back. It's good to see you. It's good to have you in the room. It's good to have you 10 toes down with your feet planted in the earth and thinking about all the great things that are coming your way for the weekend. But before we get to the weekend, y'all, we got some business to talk. We have some business to talk about. We're going to be talking about the abundance mindset in wealth creation today, and the power of the abundance mindset in wealth creation. So you're going to have to stick around for today, because I'm going to ask you 7 quiz questions that at the end I will give you the answers to. And I want you to be able to take this episode and say, hey, am I around people who are motivating, or I'm around people who do not motivate me? Are they in a scarcity mindset? Am I in a scarcity mindset? Or do I adopt, or have I adopted an abundant mindset? These things are important because you got to think about something. Let me pose a question to you. Have you ever thought that the way your financial expert thinks about money could be the difference in how you're growing your wealth or staying stuck in a financial survival mode? I mean, if you haven't thought about it, pay attention to what I'm saying. If they operate in a scarcity mindset, your financial professional, you might unknowingly adopt the fear-based financial habits that may limit your success. But if you happen to have someone on your team that they embrace an abundance mindset, they're going to empower you to see more opportunities and take more strategic risk and build a lasting amount of wealth. And this is a seriously real question that I think you need to be asking, right? Who's guiding your financial future? And, I think we have to ask the question. The plan that I'm doing currently and who I'm doing it with, are they helping me thrive or holding me back? These are questions that maybe we need to take a little bit more of an introspective approach and start to think about where we want to go. Are we heading in the right direction? And is it possibly time to shake things up a little bit? One of the biggest factors in your financial success is not about how much money you make. It's about how you think. And if you think about it, if you believe wealth is limited, then you'll always struggle with keeping it. It's a fact. But if you start to adopt the abundance mindset, opportunities are going to find themselves to you all the time. Opportunities will multiply before your eyes, and I promise you so. So in this episode, please be ready. Sit back, relax, and unwind, because we're ready to change the way you see money and unlock the financial future you deserve. And we're going to have some talking points that may make you say, throughout this deal. But first, I just want to say hello to you. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. This is when the lights go out. Are you ready? It's Lifestyle Focus Friday. And I'd like to say hello to all of our Lifestyle Focus Wealth community members that are out there hanging with us. Thank you so much for all the emails, all the text messages, being part of our group, all the gifts while I was gone during my daughter's graduation. Man, I really appreciate it. Hi, Ms. Henderson. I see you out there. Hey, Sandy, thank you so much for all your packages. I tell you now, and listen, I got some great people behind the scenes, and I have to make sure that I spend time telling you how much you guys mean to our program. And thank you for recommending us. Thank you for sharing us. Thank you for hitting the like button, and continue to do so, okay? Please continue to do so, because the algorithm and our team needs your support. We need your support. We need you in the room. We absolutely do. So before we get started, I'm just going to give you a couple of takeaways. And those takeaways are very simple. I want to encourage you to do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button. And that little thumb up or the little like button right below here, hit like on your screen. Hit it. Make a comment. Say hello. Share it. Like it. Hit the notification bell so you get all of our content next week and week after. And it will remind you when we have out new content for you, right? Because we want you to be empowered. We want you to continue to grow our Lifestyle Focused Wealth community, because all we need is in the room. All we need is in the room. So today we got a lot to chop up, man. I tell you, before I get started, I just want to remind you, at the end of the podcast, go to the descriptions and don't forget to sign up for our newsletter, our bi-weekly email. So it contains everything that you want to talk about. I mean, all things lifestyle, art, travel, food, recipes. It's absolutely free. And you know what? You can even sign up for our magazine. I might even put that free link on there. I'm feeling feeling pretty good today. I want to give some things away. I haven't been around. So when I ask you the question, what do you think? Have you thought about what your advisor thinks about it? Have you thought about it? And how does that impact your financial plan? How does that impact your financial plan? I think that's a conversation that we have to start to think about, is because we got to be careful who we get our information from, right? I mean, let's have some talking points here. I mean, if we shall, right? I mean, some talking points, one, the core belief system. The core belief system is important because people with an abundance mindset, we believe that there's enough wealth and success for everyone. They don't operate from a place of fear or scarcity. That's number one. You got to understand that. So why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because I want you to be able to observe your advisors when you or the people in your circle over the next 7 to 10 days. And then come back and tell us, hey, look, I realized that the people around me think like this. And maybe that's not cool with you. Maybe it's a little bit of something that you've never even paid attention to, right? And if we haven't paid attention to it, maybe I'm going to make it some information that you might want to be planning on paying attention to. All right. So what are their core belief systems? Let me give you an example of a core belief system. Warren Buffett, one of the world's greatest investors, he believes in long-term wealth creation. And he shares that knowledge freely with everybody, right? His success shows that wealth isn't about luck, but it's about being informed and making a decision based on being informed properly. Informed decision-making is important. However, if you took a scarcity mindset advisor, someone with that type of mindset might discourage investing due to the fear of the economic downturns or keeping your client in low yield savings accounts, limiting your financial growth. You know, you can see this on time and time. You know, I was sitting back watching CNBC and I was watching all these investment guys and stock guys, and one guy would say buy this and another guy would say sell that. And then I started to recognize, oh, this person has an abundant mindset. This person has a scarcity mindset. So be careful who you get your information from. Because if you start to take information from someone who may not be in alignment with your own personal trait or your own personal belief systems, that could be a problem. It can be problematic. Am I making sense to you? Am I making sense to y'all today? I hope somebody out there is hearing me, because I hadn't had a chance to look at our chat. But hey, put it in the comments. Say something in the comments. Let me know. I want to encourage you to speak. But the core belief system is important. All right. We got to know that, number one. And I think I might even just put that up here on the screen, because I need you to understand. I need you to understand a few things about that. Because if we understand the core belief systems, that allows us to figure out if we're in alignment. That allows us to figure out if this makes sense to us, right? Right? It's very simple. If you're dealing with people who believe that there's enough money and success for everyone, and they don't operate out of fear or scarcity, you're probably talking to someone with a more abundant mindset. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? Well, why is this important? Because it impacts you. How does it impact you? Because if you have an abundant mindset, abundance-focused advisor encouraging your strategic investment, while a scarcity-minded one will keep you stuck in financial stagnation. Think about that for a second. Your financial plan can take off at a moment's notice because someone was encouraging you to take these strategic steps that maybe you never heard of before. Maybe it's a risk to you. Maybe nobody in your family's ever tried participating in buying real estate, owning life insurance, having a trust, having $1 million plus, having a business of their own. Maybe they've never thought about leveraging these things. Maybe they think about having a great credit score with zero balance on their credit cards. Maybe they think about having zero loans outstanding. Maybe they had a scarcity mindset that they passed on to you. Or am I breaking it down for you? Because it can be cultural. It can be cultural. And that's why this discussion, to me, it matters today. It really does. It matters to me. Because I started to realize, even in my own family, some of the decisions that we've made and some of the things that I've seen are not in alignment with how I think today. They're just not. Doesn't mean I don't love my family. I love my family. We know what we know, right? Number 2, we're going to talk about smart financial decisions. Smart financial decisions. And remember, in the moment, I'm going to give you a quiz on all the stuff I'm talking about. So we need you to make sure you're paying attention, because I want you to be able to answer it near the end. Send me a text, send me an email, send me a comment, right? Send me a comment, say hello. But smart financial decisions, when you're looking at someone that is coming from an abundant mindset, they encourage long-term thinking. They encourage investments. They encourage calculated risk. Fear-based decisions often keep people stuck, and financially, it keeps you limited. Let me give you an example of that. Let me give you another example. Ray Dalio promotes diversification, and he takes calculated risk for financial growth. He emphasizes learning from the past economic cycles instead of being in fear of them. You know, that scarcity mindset type of advisor, your financial planner, may be afraid of risk that might cause him to advise his client to avoid all investment opportunities. Fearing loss, missing out on wealth building opportunities and chances that have passed. Well, how does this impact you? Can anybody figure that out? How does that impact you? A scarcity focused advisor may keep your money safe, but it ain't helping it grow. I don't care what they tell you. While an abundant minded advisor is going to help you maximize your wealth over time. And that's a key element. Who you're taking your knowledge from. Who's in your ear? Who's putting this information in your brain and in your head? Is it the television? Is it what the government's telling you to do? We already know that most of us are going to be in a scarcity mindset. Most of us are scared to take risk. That's why economically we're so far behind. Our financial intelligence has to grow. It really does. It has to grow. And you know, I'm hoping that today I'm tapping into your intellectual side, because I want to make you think. When the lights go out, are you ready? Because I'm hoping that we're turning the lights on some of these things that, you know, we've just been walking around acting as if it was just okay. And it's not okay. It's not okay, but it's also not your fault. Your circumstances that you were born into, the people that you're around, you know, it's not your fault to a point of where it started, but you can change that. If you can consciously think about it, you can start to change it. I can tell you how. It's really easy. Start becoming a sponge to success. Show up at conferences, personal development, financial education workshops, literacy workshops. Join our lifestyle focused team of our community. Why? Because there's other people just like you. We're talking about this stuff every day. And every day we talk about it, something new comes up and it spins off. And it can help you be a better version of yourself. And all that's going to do is peel off to the next generation. Hopefully I'm making sense, man. I hope I'm touching somebody today. Right? Our third topic of the day. Our third topic is creating value and opportunities. Because when we're talking about creating value and opportunities, I like to think this conversation is creating value. I like to think we're creating opportunities as well. Instead of hoarding my resources, people with an abundance mindset look for ways to create and share value. I think the internet is a wonderful way of creating value and sharing it amongst our peers. I can touch thousands of people just by sharing it because I have a camera open and a microphone open, and I can give details and information that may help you prosper. Collaboration and networking are always the key to expanding financial possibilities. Let me give you an example of that. Here's a great example. Tony Robbins is a great example of being an abundance type of mindset personality, I should say. Because Tony, he teaches financial empowerment. He highlights ways of creating value through entrepreneurship, through investing, through knowledge sharing. That's what he's all about. But you may have a different financial coach who believes competition is fierce. And they may hesitate to collaborate with you. They may hesitate to explore new opportunities financially. They may be limiting their clients' potential. How does that impact you? Because the abundance-minded advisor helps you find new ways, new revenue streams, and while the scarcity-focused person only limits you to probably one option that stagnates your financial potential and growth. Am I making sense to y'all today? Woo! I'm really hoping I hope y'all are getting this today. Because once I had to sit down and really think about that, if I were the consumer, I think these are just some success leaves clues. Successful people leave clues. You can't hang out with a person with a perfect body 24 hours a day and not realize that they get up, they get rest, they sleep, they give their body the right nutrition, they give themselves the opportunity to recover. That's why they have abs. That's why their muscle tissue looks the way it does. That's why they're fit, right? There's clues. If you have a business personality that is working smarter, not harder, and you hung around a busy person, you're going to pick up the clues. You might be up at 4 a.m. He's not sleeping in until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. By 1 o'clock in the afternoon, his day is done. His day is done. So when we're talking about creating value and opportunity, well, having the opportunity to be around other successful people brings tremendous value. People who have work ethics beyond yourself, what you can admire and be inspired by. Are you catching my drift? It's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Because when you're around those type of people, you'll notice that they collaborate all the time. You'll notice that they're networking all the time. You'll realize that all their bright ideas and big ideas in these think tanks, it's all about expanding financial possibilities. And if you happen to be in that room with those type of abundance-minded people, you're going to find new ways to create revenue. That's going to happen. That's going to happen just by default, right? That's going to happen just by default. And we've already known that one of the clues of success that everybody kind of has heard about It's creating what? How many forms of income should we have? I'm just going to say it like this. You should have multiple streams of income. Multiple streams of income. Y'all making me hot under the collar today. Because if you have multiple streams of income, wealth builders with an abundance mindset don't rely on a single source of income. They just don't. They actively seek ways to generate passive income and build financial security. Here's an example of what I'm saying. I'm going to use Grant Cardone. Yeah, he's loud. Some people might even think he's obnoxious. But he encourages you to have multiple sources of income. He's teaching you strategies to scale your business and invest in cash flow and assets. Why is that important? Successful people leave clues, y'all. A scarcity mindset person, a financial planner who thinks in a scarcity way of thinking, is only going to talk about traditional employment as a viable income. They might even discourage you from having a side hustle or even thinking about passive income strategies. How does that impact you? An abundance-minded advisor simply helps you secure financial independence. Again, while the scarcity-focused advisor will keep you reliant on one paycheck. So if you've been working a job and you thought about having your own business, and someone says, "Hey, you got a great job. I wouldn't advise you to think about your own business because you got a great job, but you really don't like that job that much." Are you in alignment? Are you adopting someone else's idea? Maybe we should really think about that. What do they say? If you got 5 wealthy friends, you'll be the sixth one. And if you have 5 broke friends, you're gonna be the 6th broke friend. Well, we want to continue to think in abundance. So we don't have any broken people around me. I don't want broken-minded people around me. Why? Because we want to focus on continuous learning and continuous growth. Financial success is not luck. It's learning. It's adapting. It's improving. That's all it is. It's not very hard. All of you can learn. Every one of you can adapt. And all of us have room for improvement. You know, if I think about another example of what I'm talking about, continuous learning and growth, Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, you know, he believes in financial literacy. He believes that financial literacy is the key to wealth and promotes lifelong learning. I tend to agree with that. Because for so long, financial education has not been a part of our education system. And not everybody's been fortunate enough to be able to get the playbook. But if you have a scarcity-minded advisor, that financial planner who doesn't believe in self-education may discourage clients from reading about it. I wonder why he would do that. Discourage you from learning about investing? Keeping you uninformed? What is that about? How does that impact you now? How does that impact you? I'm trying to tell you that an abundance-minded advisor empowers you with financial knowledge, while a scarcity-focused one limits your ability to keep you informed or keep you uninformed. People with this abundant mindset, they invest in financial education and personal development. You're going to see them in courses. You're going to see them continue to learn. You're going to see them get out here and be scared and fall forward and fail forward. Their greatest conversation is about the things they failed at. Not just understanding that every failure provides a tremendous lesson. And if you thought about it, it makes sense to fail early. It makes sense to go ahead and not be afraid of failing and adopt the mindset that failing is a good thing, because the faster I fail, the faster I learn what doesn't work. And the faster I learn what doesn't work, the less time I spend doing things that don't work. Hey, tell me what you think in the comments. Tell me what you think in the comments. Are you liking this information? Are you finding value in what we're speaking about today? Are you finding value in what we're speaking about today? Because continuous learning and growth, these things are important. These things are important. Our next topic is gratitude and positive thinking. So our sixth one is gratitude and positive thinking. So when we think about gratitude and positive thinking, gratitude rewires our brain. And when we got to rewire our brain to attract opportunities instead of focusing on limitations, sometimes that's a scary proposition. You know, this past week, I was at my chiropractor. You know, a couple of years back, I had a car accident, and, you know, certain parts of my body haven't worked the same. I was having problems with my knee, my hip, my neck, my shoulder. And for a period of time, I just accepted the way it was. Walked around with my neck sideways. I couldn't bend over to tie my own shoe. Until I sat down with someone who helped me rewire the way I was thinking. This particular chiropractor, she sat down and said to me, look, if we could rewire your brain, it's going to remember where it once was. It's going to take a minute, but you'll start focusing on all the things your body can do and has done instead of focusing on its limitations. Dr. Jackson, thank you for that. I can tell you. I can tell you. That made me think about how I think about the financial world. Gratitude rewires your brain to attract opportunities instead of focusing on limitations. A positive outlook always shifts your approach to money, and helping you make smarter financial moves has been my lifelong mission. As even though I don't know it all, I'm still learning myself. And it's okay. Can't know it all, but you can't be afraid to move either, right? You can't be afraid to move. So I want you to take in this example, because if I use Oprah Winfrey as an example, Oprah, she attributes much of her success to gratitude, which helps her attract opportunities and wealth. Someone else might be fixed on the mindset that may focus on financial hardships or believes that wealth is for a select few of people. Not Oprah. She's thinking about how she can attract more opportunities. And one of the biggest ones was when she decided to give away cars. You get a car, you get a car, you get a car. For those people who had probably a failing vehicle in their family, just by being in the room, they attracted the opportunity to get what? A car. That car allowed them to go to work to create more value. And that value added creates more wealth and freedom. Gratitude and positive thinking is a key, is a true key point. And how that impacts you is it if you're around a abundant, focused advisor, this is going to help you develop financial optimism. While a scarcity focused person may only foster your limited beliefs, keeps you in a cage, right? You know, a wise man once said, if the people in your circle don't inspire you, that circle is really a cage. Think about that for a second. Are you in a cage? Or are you thinking in an abundant way that has no limitations? Are they forcing you to start thinking in a way that has no limitations for you? Knows no boundaries. Maybe you're scared of a computer. Maybe you're scared of a laptop. Maybe you've never used social media. Maybe you're thinking, I want to use Chat GPT and I'm scared to use it. Maybe you don't know how to deal with electronics. But you can learn. You can adapt. All you have to do is put the effort in. All you have to do is be around your 7 or 8-year-old that knows how to do that. Or maybe your college kid that sit down and show you. They can teach you how to do that. It's amazing what we can learn when we put our minds to it. The human computer has so much capacity. You have the capacity to overcome limiting beliefs. I think this is the biggest obstacle when it comes to wealth. It isn't the lack of money, it's the scarcity mindset. Shifting from I can't afford this to how can I afford this changes the whole game. It really does. Have you ever been with someone and said, man, I can't afford this. I'd like to get it, man, but I can't afford this. I know I was sitting with one advisor one day and I said to them, what do you mean you can't afford this? It's a $600 item. You can't afford it. I said, well, let me show you how you could. And I did the factor, and if they were to sell and here's the numbers backwards, they realized that making a $55 sale would give them $600 in commission. Now, that becomes a difference of want and need, but I showed them how they could afford it. Sometimes an abundant mindset person, never mind his politics, and I know he's been all over the media, but Elon Musk would have to be one of those individuals that challenges a scarcity mindset way of thinking by creating these groundbreaking companies and proving that these opportunities are limitless. Well, because he's got more money than everybody. I mean, he's not limited by that, I tell you that. Where other advisors and financial professionals who believe money is hard to earn, they may discourage a client from being ambitious with their financial goals. That's going to limit your financial success and your growth potential. It's going to limit you. So how does that impact you? Having a person with an abundant mind as your advisor helps you continue to think big. I want you to continue to think big, explore opportunities, while a scarcity mindset one only focuses on you playing small. Are you seeing where we're going today? Are you seeing where we're going today? Hey, so if what I'm saying to you is resonating with you, I want you to sit back, hang out with us for a moment, and I got a quiz for you. I got 7 questions that I want to ask you to answer. And I just want to know. I just want to know how closely you've been listening to me today. I'm going to play a little game when I get back. Stick around. I'll see you in just a few seconds. Hey, join our Lifestyle Focused Wealth community. Membership's starting at $16 a month when you pay the annual subscription. So register online today at www.lifestylefocusedwealth.com. Hey, everybody, it's Ronco Johnson, your Lifestyle Focused Wealth Coach. Hey, today we've been talking about the power of abundance mindset. Yes, buddy. Why is that affecting your wealth creation? We've been talking about that. So there you have it. We've had to talk about 7 ways an abundance mindset fuels your financial success. The way you think about money shapes the way you earn it. So let me know in the comments how you're developing your abundance mindset. I want to know. And don't forget to hit the like button, hit subscribe, and share it with your friends. And tell someone where you get this wisdom from. Maybe you're sharing some wisdom that they need. And maybe next week you'll have them come by and stop by and say hello. Right? Have them come by. We always want to, we want you to feel very comfortable bringing your friends to the house. Right? We want you to come to the house. Because if they come to the house, the conversation is going to fuel them in so many ways. And you'll continue to stay engaged. Right? You'll stay engaged. So listen, I got a quiz for you. I want you to answer a couple of questions for me. And based on what we've talked about in today's program, I want to know if you can answer. And, you know, we're going to kind of slide through these things pretty quickly and see if you can remember. See if you can remember. And I want to know how you do. Right? So our first question, here it is. What is a core belief of an abundance mindset? Which one of the gives you the best answer, right? 1, you got wealth opportunities that are limited and scarce. You have number 2, there's enough success for everyone and wealth is everywhere. I love that answer. And I'm gonna put these down in the box here so they can scroll across your screen for you. There we go. Number 3, people must compete aggressively to gain financial success. Or number 4, one lucky individual can accumulate wealth. So here's the question again. What is the core belief of an abundance mindset? Wealth and opportunities are limited and scarce, number 1. 2, there's enough success and wealth for everyone. 3, people must compete aggressively and gain financial success. Or 4, only lucky individuals can accumulate wealth. What would your answer be? Write it down. And at the end, we're going to tell you the answer. Make the spot hot and answer that question for us. I'll give you a few seconds. And then we're going to go ahead and casually move to the question number 2, right? We'll go to question number 2. Question number 2 is a little different. How does an abundant mindset affect financial decisions? How does an abundant mindset affect financial decisions? Can you tell me? Is it, you got to pick one of the four. One of the four. Okay. Let's see if I can get that back on the screen for you. There we go. It's coming. It's coming. There we go. So, let you write that down just for a second. How does an abundant mindset affect financial decision making? Number one, it encourages risk taking and investing in long-term opportunities. Number two, it leads to reckless spending and impulsive purchases. Number three, it prevents individuals from taking financial risk. Number four, it makes people avoid building networks and collaboration. What is your answer? We'll come back to it at the end. Give you a choice, give you time to get that answer out. All right. Question number 3. What habit aligns with the abundance mindset? What habits align with an abundance mindset? And we've talked about this already. Boy, these are some easy ones. This one should be an easy one. I feel like maybe I should have gave you a harder question. But here we go. Number 1, is it hoarding resources and avoiding sharing knowledge? Number 2, seeking ways to expand opportunities and create value. Number 3, focusing on past financial failures. Or 4, ignoring personal development and wealth strategies. Which of these habits align with your abundance mindset? Give you a moment to answer that. Y'all doing great, by the way. You're doing great. Here's the 4th question. Someone in the chat just asked me for more time. All right. That's okay. I got to keep it moving. All right, so here we go. How does the abundant mindset contribute to wealth building or building wealth? Is it number 1, it promotes confidence in creating multiple streams of income? Number 2, it discourages strategic planning and investments. Number 3, it leads to fear-based decision-making. Number 4, it prevents people from seeking financial education. Take a moment. Get that answer out. All right, we got to keep it moving. We got to keep it moving. All right, number 5. Tell me, what is a key characteristic of someone with an abundance mindset? What is a key characteristic of someone with an abundance mindset? Is it they avoid challenges and fear of failure? They believe in continuous learning and growth? They focus on short-term gains only? Or number 4, they believe wealth is only accessible for the select few? What's your answer? I know I'm putting you guys through the pressure cooker today. That's perfect. That means you're growing. And this is all we're going to do is, look, think about it. Iron sharpens iron. You guys make me sharp. I want to make you sharp. I want our whole crew to be sharp. And that's exactly what we need to be doing for each other. Pushing each other to be able to answer these so-called tough questions. Would you agree with me on that? So let me go back to that. Someone said they didn't get it all. So what is the key characteristics of someone with an abundance mindset? Is it they avoid challenges and fear of failure? Number 2, they believe in continuous growing and learning. They focus on short-term gains only, or they believe wealth is only accessible to a select few. Which one of these is the mindset of the abundance thinking one? And we got 2 more questions and we're all done. 2 more questions and we're all done. How are you doing out there? You think you're doing pretty good? You think you're doing pretty good? I want to know. Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. Send me a link. Send me an IM, instant message, or send me something. Let me know if this is working for you. Don't ask me to answer the questions for you, though. All right, number 6. Is that what we want? All right. So we're going to get to question 6 right here. Question 6. How can someone develop an abundance mindset for financial success? How can you develop this financial mindset for financial success? Is it 1, be constantly fearing financial loss and avoiding risk? Is it 2, by fostering gratitude, personal growth, and strategic thinking? Is it 3, by ignoring opportunities for growth and wealth creation? 4, by relying on luck and external circumstances? Which one of these is it? Is it 1, constantly fearing financial loss and avoiding risk? Number 2, by fostering gratitude, personal growth, and strategic thinking? Number 3, by ignoring opportunities for growth and wealth creation? Number 4, by relying on luck and external circumstances. Which one is your answer? Give you just a moment to answer those questions. And we're down to our final question. Are you finished yet? You're doing really well. I know you're going to do amazing. Here's our final question for today. Number 7. What is the biggest obstacle when developing on an abundance mindset? What is the biggest obstacle when it comes to developing an abundance mindset? Is it 1, viewing failure as a learning opportunity? 2, believing that opportunities are scarce and limited? 3, seeking mentorship and financial education? 4, cultivating positive thinking and financial goal setting strategies? Which one is your answer? What is the biggest obstacle to developing an abundance mindset? Is it 1, viewing failure as a learning opportunity? 2, believing that opportunities are scarce and limited? 3, seeking mentorship and financial education? Or 4, cultivating positive thinking and goal setting strategies? What's your answer? All right, everyone. Let's take a look at your answers. Let's take a look at your answers. Are you ready? Let's go back to the top of our answers here. If number 1, if we were going to review it, let's take a look and see here. What is the core belief of an abundance mindset? Number 1, the first question should have been 2. There's enough success for everyone. That's what the answer should have been. To this answer, your answer should have been 2. How did you do? How did you do? I'm sure you got it right, right? I'm sure you got it right. Well, let's take a look and see how you did on the next one. How does an abundance mindset affect financial decision making? Your answer is number 1, it encourages risk taking and investment in long-term opportunities. Did you get it right? Did you get it right? Man, you're cooking in hot grease. I know it. I know you're doing well out there. I know you're doing well out here. And listen, there's nobody out there better than our group right now. I'm telling you. Financial education, financial wisdom, financial intelligence in abundance right here on Lifestyle Focus Wealth. This is why I love having you guys in the room. So, question number 3. It asks, which habits align with an abundance mindset? And your answer should have been number 2. Number 2. Seeking ways to expand opportunities and create value is the answer. Good stuff. How did you do? So, number 4, your question. And here's your answer. How does an abundance mindset contribute to building wealth? Well, the answer should have been, it promotes confidence in creating multiple income streams. That was number 4. Number 5. What is the key characteristic of someone with an abundance mindset? And your answer to this one was number 2. Number 2. Get a moment to get it up on the screen there. They believe in continuous learning and growth. How are you doing? Have you figured out that you have an abundance mindset now? Are you beginning to figure this out? Are you beginning to figure out that maybe you're in a different circle? Have you figured out that maybe you might need to change your circle? Which one are you? All right, here's number 6. Question number 6. How can someone develop an abundance mindset for financial success? The answer was number 2. By fostering gratitude, personal growth, and strategic thinking. And we're down to the final question of the day. Thank you guys for sticking in here with us long enough, because the answers to these questions are important. And we want to make sure that you have them. So, number 7, what's the biggest obstacle to developing an abundance mindset? The answer was number 2, believing that opportunities are scarce and limited. Believing that opportunities are scarce and limited. There you have it. Hey, listen, I'm thankful. Thank you so much for hanging in there today and playing my little game. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Here's our final thoughts for today. I need you to be careful and be mindful that your financial professional, your advisor's mindset may directly influence your wealth building strategies. A scarcity-focused advisor keeps you cautious, while an abundance-minded individual helps you maximize opportunities. So choosing the right financial professionals and adopting an abundance mindset for yourself can be the difference between financial freedom and financial struggle. And look, thank you for your time today. If this has been helpful, do me a favor, leave it in the chat. Leave us a thank you. Tell us how you like it. Did this add value to your life? Do you think it's something that somebody else would want to know? Hey, take the time to play that challenge with other people and see how you did. Play the quiz. It's a great weekend for a cookout. Take those 7 questions and post it. You can go to my roncojohnson.com and post it. Or join us on Lifestyle Focus Wealth. Our community is on Facebook. And come there and say hello. Let me know how your friends answered the questions. And I'll be interested in knowing that. I'll be interested in hearing from you. I'm always interested in hearing from you. Thank you so much for your time today. I look forward to talking to you next week as we venture into other opportunities that may interest you. I like hearing from you in the comments, and we want to be able to give you more detail. We want to be able to give you more insight and continue to give you information that helps you get to where you want to go. I think that's the most important piece. So don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like us, share us, and hit that notification bell. I want to thank you again for joining us and watching when the lights go out. Are you ready? And Lifestyle Focus Wealth all at the same time. Hey, listen, that's my time. As you can see, I've been talking for a long time. I'm about to start going nuts. I'm looking forward to having a great weekend. I hope you do the same. I'll see you next week right here, next Friday, 1 o'clock. Have a blessed one, and I'll see you next time. Until then, be well. Treat each other well and treat each other good, and I will see you at the top. I'm Ronco Johnson, your Lifestyle Focus Wealth Advisor. I'll talk to you later. Have a good day.